Hey guys, Harry's almost here and welcome to my top 5 least anticipated movies of 2019. It was awesome to share with you all my top 5 most anticipated, the number 1 spots that I just reviewed. But in 2019, there is also a list of movies that some of which are my least anticipated of all time. Movies that I am fucking dreading. I guarantee you I won't like them. I won't give them positive reviews. Even before seeing them, I can predict the quality of them just by the purpose of these movies alone. And 3 of them are from Disney. We should never not look forward to something from Disney. But that's what Disney have become these days. So, without further ado, if you want to know my top 5 least anticipated movies of 2019, then just keep watching. At number 5, Toy Story 4, or as it should be titled, we could stop at 3, but why the fuck not? So here's a 4th one. I mean, at least How to Train Your Dragon knows when to stop at 3, but not Toy Story. Because they have made a 4th one, that Toy Story looks like it's just going to go on forever. I mean, at least Shrek Forever After, the 4th Shrek, had a purpose to it. It was to make up for Shrek the Turtles, but Toy Story 3 was perfect on every level, so there's no need to redeem the Toy Story franchise. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And even though the team behind Pixar are convinced that we do need this movie, we as the fans are not convinced whatsoever. Even if Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, they struggled to get through this movie's final moments emotionally, and Tom Hanks called this movie's ending an emotional moment in movie history. I doubt that. So until I've seen the movie, I find that hard to believe that it will be even sadder than Toy Story 3's tearjerker ending. So what is going to be the ending? Are they going to kill off the toys? That's what it seems like, but that will scar us for life if they go that far. Just give them the happy ending that they deserve with Bonnie at Toy Story 3. There's no need to do that to them, Pixar. And making Bo Peep into a badass warrior, that's totally out of character for her. Her character was never established like that in the first 2 movies. At number 4 is a tie between 2 movies, the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie adaptation and the live-action Dora the Explorer movie adaptation. I'm sorry, but what the actual fuck? Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't need to be live action. Can you imagine? It's going to be as atrocious as the Yogi Bear movie from 2010. You know, just have Sonic the Hedgehog be animated where he belongs. And as for Dora the Explorer, I freaking hate Dora the Explorer. I despise that show with a raging passion ever since I was a kid, even though it is educational for kids in helping them speak Spanish, like Bubba Knots. Other than that, it's total babysitter garbage, and I just wanted to go at the studio, Dora no movie, Dora no movie, and the studio will be like, oh man, yeah, and what plot can you tell with a Dora the Explorer movie? It's just going to be Dora and Boots are going on a adventure with their map from point A to point B. It's going to have the plot of a TV episode and not a movie. And in live action, I mean, kids will be confused to see this animated character transform into a live-action human. So yeah, if your show sucks, your movie will suck even harder. At number 3, the live-action remake of Aladdin. Oh shit, so now we get to the Disney live-action remakes. My pal Technodrome, on his least anticipated movies of 2019, he put the Aladdin remake at number 1, and I feel your pain, Buzzy. This remake looks like total dog shit, especially in comparison to the magical animated classic from 1992. I mean, the fact that you're even recasting Robin Williams with Will Smith as the genie, that is spitting on the original movie. Both Aladdin and Jasmine look creepy and unpleasant, and don't even get me started on Jafar. He looks like a fucking joke. I suppose of the 3 remakes that Disney are releasing this year, this one could turn out the least shitty, but it will still be shitty. Mark my words. At number 2, the unnecessary and shitty Dumbo live-action remake. This remake, I can predict already, will fucking suck, seriously. The fact that Disney thought it would be okay to remake one of their most beloved movies, from one of their first, from the time when Walt Disney himself was in his prime. Disney are at this point deliberately pissing us Disney fans off, and they are taking a shit on their own classics for the purpose of stealing our cash. I don't want to see a live-action version of Dumbo with a CGI Dumbo. The hand-drawn Dumbo will look infinitely more adorable and have infinitely more personality to him than this CGI fake turd Dumbo ever will. And the fact that there's a huge focus on the freaking human characters in this remake from the marketing, that pisses me off. I'm like, where's Timothy the Mouse? Where's the crows from the original? And even Mrs. Jumbo looks like she has a less of a role to play in this remake. And do you know what's the worst thing? The script for the shitty remake is written by Ehren frickin' Kruger, the writer of the Transformers movies. Ehren Kruger writing Dumbo alone should be enough of an excuse to not see this piece of shit remake and just put on the original good Dumbo instead this March. In fact, if you want to see a good blockbuster this March, just watch Captain Marvel instead. But I'd still rather see the Dumbo remake than my number 1 spot. At number 1, my least anticipated movie ever, the shitty Jon Favreau live-action Lion King remake. Why does this remake exist? Because this remake craze is the fastest way to make me money! Yep. Everybody will be out to frickin' kill Mickey Mouse himself after sitting through this remake of the king of Disney movies. This rehash of my favourite movie of all time will begin my personal fallout with Disney as a whole. I am not a fan of Jon Favreau after this. This remake has one of the shittiest casts I've ever seen, from Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, Chiwetel Ejiofor as Scar, Beyonce as Nala, and I'm like, and nobody would go and see a CGI'd Lion King over the hand-drawn Lion King, which is what made the original so special and timeless. And why would you go and see a movie that we already saw 25 years ago? We know in this remake Simba's destined to become king, Mufasa is murdered by Scar, and Simba runs away and must return to end Scar's reign of terror. I'm especially dreading hearing the new covers for the Lion King songs in this remake. If it was down to me, I'd skip this remake entirely. Because I don't have a choice but to see it to let you know my thoughts on it, I don't have a choice but to put myself through it. So I will put myself through a shitty movie for you all any day, because that's how much I love you all. So yeah, Lion King remake 2019. Are you even surprised it's my least anticipated movie of this entire year? Whoa, been a while since I've done some extreme epic rants, but that's the fun of a least anticipated list. Well, I love you guys, thank you all for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this list, and what are your top 5 least anticipated of 2019? Please comment and let me know, please like this video and subscribe, please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and on Instagram, and I'll see you next time when I do part 1 of the Harry Awards 2019, and remember, movies are us. Bye guys.